Hey everybody, how are you today? This is Jim Prusak. I'm the physical therapist here at the Pain PT, and we're going to talk today about pain and about somatic symptoms and really the meaning of these symptoms. So, a pain in your body or somatic symptom is caused by some type of threat, some type of danger. Now, traditionally, we think of the danger or threat as just being physical, and that's what the medical establishment believes, and that what majority of people believe is that any type of pain, any type of physical ailment must be caused by some type of physical threat or physical danger. Let's say like an injury or something like that. Now, that can be very true. You can have a physical threat or a physical danger, and that can cause a very real symptom in your body. We know that. Now, what is not talked about is that we can have a emotional danger or threat cause the same physical ailment or pain or somatic symptom in the body as a physical one can. So this is called stress. We can either have physical stress causing a problem in the body, or we can have emotional, mental stress also causing the same problem in the body. And we need to decipher which one it is, or maybe it's a little bit of both. Now, when I talk to people, when I work with people, I hear all sorts of stories, and it's amazing what I hear when I get the history for somebody as to what the cause might be. And I can't tell you how many times I hear stories in histories where there has been no physical stress or physical danger or physical threat or injury to the body to cause the pain. And when you get the story, a lot of times it's very clearly an emotional stress, an emotional danger, an emotional threat to ourselves that creates the symptoms. So I hear this all the time, and I'm just flabbergasted when I ask these questions within a few minutes, and doctors have never asked these questions and have just gone on to provide all these physical treatments that don't help. So we need to figure out whether our pain or our somatic symptom is due to a physical danger or threat or injury. And if it is, the body's going to heal. Okay, the body does heal physical stuff. It's very good at that. Unless you have a severe structural change that might need surgery or other types of treatment, the body is very good at healing itself. Now, with an emotional or mental stress trigger or cause or danger or threat, we need to address that. Now, we're looking at your brain and nervous system when we're dealing with emotional, mental dangers or threats. So, what could this be? Anything that's stressful, anything that causes stress to you can create a physical somatic symptom in your body. So, this could be something that happened in your environment. You're dealing with family issues, financial stress, work stress, relationship stress, anything that could be a stressor to you, okay, can cause physical ailments in your body. We know that from the research. Now, one of the things that people don't talk about quite as much is the internal stressor, which is your own mind and how you're thinking. So your thoughts can create your symptoms, how you're thinking about something. If you're worrying, I posted recently a blog post on my webpage, the Pain PT, that the intensity of worrying thoughts is correlated with the amount of somatic symptoms somebody has. So if you're worrying a lot, that's an internal stressor from your own brain that can cause very real physical somatic symptoms in your body. So we need to look at the picture and say, well, what is the danger or threat here? If I'm worrying about something or concerned about something, that's indicating inside me that there's some type of threat or danger. And a lot of times it's not very real. It's just a perceived danger, meaning it's not something that's imminent or actually very threatening, although to the brain it might be threatening. So that can cause very real symptoms in your body. So we have to look and see what is going on here. And it points back to getting ourselves relaxed, as I talked about, reducing the stress internally in us when we have a mental, emotional threat or danger. Okay, we want to bring that threat or danger down. We want to minimize it. That's going to help reduce the symptoms. Just as if you had a physical injury or physical danger or threat, when you reduce that and you say back off from doing certain activities for a while, the body heals and you return to what you're doing. Okay, that's very common and normal. But this other side of the coin, the stress that's not physical, but the stress that's mental and emotional, we need to address that ourselves. And that's what we're doing here at the Pain PT, and a lot of other people are working on. And Dr. Sarno sort of addressed in some of his books is this sort of psychological side that actually creates very real physical symptoms in the body. So I just want you guys to know and understand that pain and somatic symptoms are due to some type of threat or danger. You can ask yourself, what is the threat or danger going on right now? Is it something in my life? Am I under a financial threat? Am I under a relationship threat? Am I under some type of social threat, work related? Is it something that I'm actually creating in my brain by worrying and catastrophizing, thinking for the worst? Or is this physical? Was there a physical threat or physical injury or damage that needs to be addressed? Okay, so it's very, very logical. It's very, we can work this way through the history and understand for each person what's going on. And that's what I typically do with people is I want to find out what is the cause here. Was it a physical cause or is it a psychological cause? Sometimes there's both, but when there is both, typically the physical is going to heal, and then we might be left with the psychological still creating physical pain down the road, meaning that's chronic pain, anything past 3 or 6 months in duration. All right, everybody, I hope this is a little bit helpful just to clarify and think of your pain and somatic symptoms as some type of threat or danger. That's why it's happening. It's a threat. It's indicating some type of threat or danger to you. And if you can identify that threat or danger, then you have something that you can work with there. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.